That was the weirdest shit. Oh my fucking... Oh, that thing fucking gave me goosebumps. So apparently there's like a narrator narrating over a narrator, and I gotta fucking figure this out. This is weird. Okay. So I guess I chose... I'm gonna click to skip. Okay, I guess I chose...
Stanley decided to go to the staff lounge to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself, and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying.
This is really weird.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I did. I totally did that. Can't open that door. I'm doing what the narrator's telling me.
As Stanley entered the lounge, he was horrified to find not a single person here. He decided he would walk up to see his boss, hoping that he would find an answer there.
Okay, let's go meet the boss. Are you the narrator boss guy? Hey, 251, where you at? Where you at? You playing asteroids in there? Cool.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh. Meow. What do I do now? What do I do? Meow. What do I do? Okay, I'm going downstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, of admitting that he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, was it really worth taking that risk?
It is totally worth
All
taking that risk.
All because he believed everyone had disappeared? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. Everyone I know simply vanishing out of the blue, there's almost no other explanation for it.
There isn't.
And a nagging fear began to creep up in his mind.
I'm hearing
questions
voices
that had
narrating
been
over me.
there
I'm
all
totally
along.
fucking crazy.
He just hadn't put his finger on them yet. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Was he just walking around in circles? Where am I, he thought.
Narrator.
And the more he found himself unable to answer these questions,
Narrator.
the more questions continued to arise. Until he came to the issue that had been slowly boiling, until he could ignore it no longer.
Narrator.
Why is there a voice in my head, dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Oh, fuck.
Suddenly, every door slammed shut. No! Stanley screamed. I need to get out of here. I need to know that there's something out there. I need to know it's not just all in my head.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
He screamed and clutched at his skull as the voice grew harsher and the music in the background rose higher and higher.
Oh, fuck you,
and
narrator.
Then, moments before collapsing to the ground, Stanley clenched his fists and screamed to anyone who might be listening, I'm not real! I'm not real! Don't believe any of it! None of it's real! And then everything went black.
Holy shit.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, fuck's sake, no! No! God damn it!
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
No!
She got dressed, went to work,
No!
clocked in, clocked out, and then she walked home.
Fuck!
But her walk on this day was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Moments after seeing him, she would turn, run to the nearest police station, and call for an ambulance. But for just a few brief seconds, she merely stood there, unable to move. The tragedy was not the death of a single person. It was that she would never know this man's story, never hear in his own words what had happened to him, or what he believed had happened to him. For to know these things would be to exist inside the head of the man himself.
You are.
So all she could do was observe from a distance and pity him. But Mariella had places to be and people to meet with, very important people, whose impressions of her would affect her career and indeed the rest of her life. She stood there for only a moment, looking down at the body, and then she ran.
She's not running, dude. What? Oh, fuck's sake, that was too good. That was too fucking good. I love you, Ricky. Thanks. It's fucking amazing. Oh, gotta do it again. Gotta go meet the boss. Click, skip. Okay, come on, meet boss.
Stanley decided to go to the
staff
lounge to check on his crew. He never functioned well by
fucking
himself.
Amazing.
Constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying.
I'm not real. Look, I have no feet. Look.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
watch this.
He entered the door on his left.
Oh no! Oh. I thought this was gonna be like scary or something, and then I'm like, oh, a narrator like Bastion and fucking shit like that.
Stanley entered the lounge.
Like, holy shit.
He was horrified to find not a single person here.
I'm horrified.
He decided he would walk up to see his boss,
okay,
hoping that he would find an answer there.
Okay, we'll do that. Thank you, narrator, for telling me everything to do. Oh, he's not there. Okay, cool.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Boss, Mr. Boss Man.
Entering his manager's office,
Stanley
was once again stunned
out nowhere, man.
to discover not an indication of any human life.
What?
It was at this point that he began to feel dizzy and a little sick, and even thought he might pass out when suddenly he noticed a keypad next to the filing cabinet in the corner
this is a
of
keypad
his
I
boss's
just saw,
office. Stanley had never seen this panel before, and had no idea what combination of numbers would produce any result. In fact, only Stanley's boss knew this, since the panel withheld access to the boss's greatest, darkest secret. And so he had assigned the keypad a combination that only he could possibly know. The number of his freshman dorm number in college. 1957. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah, I can. I can tell it. 1957. You're a dick. You're a dick. 1957. You're telling me the shit, you
by
asshole.
Simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
No, you're telling me stuff.
Stanley ventured forth into the newly opened passageway.
Let's go look at stuff, Mr. Narrator, man. You're telling me everything. Thank you for your encouraging words of wisdom. I like it. You're treating me well. Thank you.
As he drew deeper into the bowels of the building, Stanley had no idea where he was or what this place held. And just as he began to think he might not discover a thing, he emerged into a long room to find rows and rows of monitors.
Oh, no.
Screens with a number above it.
Narrator, are you behind
Stanley
this
noticed,
wall?
however, that these were not random numbers, but the number of employees who worked in the building, his co-workers. Even his
saw
own
the
number,
rooms.
427, had a place on the wall. But
it's
why
me.
set up so elaborately, he asked? Was this simple space, or something even more? And as if in answer to his question, the wall slid open before him, revealing the ultimate truth of the situation.
Yes, narrator, where are you?
An enormous control panel, Stanley discovered, but not one that controlled simple machinery. Buttons were labeled with emotions.
Controlled
happy,
me.
Sad.
Controlled
Levers
me.
and knobs controlled actions. Walking,
Controlled
eating,
me.
doing work, or watching TV.
Okay.
Every input on this device monitored not the functions of a machine, but of a human being.
Woo!
And the reality began to sink in.
I'm pressing random
Stanley,
buttons,
like so many other people, reduced to images on a monitor, had been under someone's control, always at the mercy
You mean
of
the narrator? No!
Could this have been the only reason employee number 427 was content with his boring job? That a machine had altered his emotions to accept it blindly? He began to feel an unbridled rage, and at the peak of his anger, something happened.
Huh?
A spark.
Huh?
Stanley looked up and saw the generator overhead, still providing some small amount of power to the machine. keeping it
nice.
alive.
It's nice.
And knowing that this generator was all that kept the controls running, Stanley moved to the ladder in the back of the room and began to climb towards the rafters.
No, fuck that. I'm pressing buttons. Every button. Every button. I'm pressing all the buttons on the walls. Oh, went off. What do the buttons do? I want to know what the buttons do. Give me rage. Give me happiness. What do I do? Go up here. Go up here. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Turned on 2 red lights. Roxanne! Won't you turn on your red light? Roxanne! Woo! This is good. This is totally good. I'm so mad at this generator. It is making my emotions go crazy. I'm so happy with my standardized
The
job.
higher Stanley climbed, the closer he felt to freedom, the further from enslavement.
Okay. Thank you, narrator. This is actually a good game. You should totally go get it. Let me out. Okay, fine. Oh, I thought it said enraged generator. Disable generator engaged. No. No. Maybe. Ah. Okay. What do I want? What the fuck? Ah, choices. God damn it. Let's disable it. I want emotion again. I want emotion. Uh-oh. Am I dead?
Blackness, power gone, all alone.
I can still move! I can move! Shh! I can move! Yeah! Yeah! And then what? And then what? And then... And then... And then... And then... Oh my god!
As he stepped through the door into the fresh outside air, a feeling of liberation rushed through Stanley's body. He had seen power. He had seen enslavement, and he had destroyed it. The underling was in control now. He had found his leading role. Stanley never discovered why everyone had gone missing, nor how and when he had come under the machine's control.
Yeah.
But it didn't upset him terribly,
Yeah,
because he knew
good.
that this was how things were meant to happen. All he felt was a delight unlike any he had ever known before.
Oh shit.
Never again would he follow someone else's orders without question. Never again would anyone tell Stanley where to go, what to do, or
Oh,
how to
narrator,
feel.
you're being too kind.
No
Thank
more
you.
bosses.
I'm flying!
No more instructions on a screen.
I'm flying!
Stanley decides for himself now.
I'm flying!
And he stepped out into the world.
Woo!
And he felt the cool breeze
I'm
upon
slowly
his skin.
floating, I guess.
And Stanley
I'm not flying.
was happy.
I am happy, thank you. The end. I think. I don't know. I want to know what the other one was where you get killed. That fucking gave me goosebumps the first time. That was fucking amazing. I like that. That's just fucking... it's just too good. This is too good.